is at the end. Yeah, he comes at the end. Like, back.
Okay.
He's like broken.
I've seen pieces of it, but no. Because I'm not a fan, but I was never really a anime head, or I never really watched any of that stuff. Really? Oh, good. Well, I hope it just keeps going. Hello. Hi.
Actually, two questions.
Okay.
One is, out of all the characters you played in the Yu-Gi-Oh series,
Yes.
would you prefer one over the other? And my other question is it true you actually cameoed in a Pokemon episode?
Yeah, I've done a lot of bits on the Pokemon, because 4Kids had that for a long time, and I never played a main part, but I played a lot of incidental guys. And, I mean, I don't know, Tristan was funny, he just didn't get to do a lot. And, but, I don't know, yeah, I don't really have a preference. I've always liked them all. I mean, I know Raphael isn't in the world, but Raphael is probably the favorite character I've done.
Yeah, I just actually have a small request myself. I was wondering if I could hear you summon one of my favorite monsters, Stardust Dragon. I just would love to hear you.
Sure. Should I just say I summoned Stardust Dragon? It's embarrassing, right? You're like, come on, man. Okay. It's sort of embarrassing.
Oh.
I synchro summon Stardust Dragon!
Woo!
Thank you. That will be $500.
Actually,
I actually printed out a script because people are like, can you do a line? I can never remember them, but oh yeah, no, I don't have it. So I always go, I play one card face down and end my turn. And people are like, oh, all right. It's not very dramatic.
Do you have any like funny studio stories you'd like to share?
I wish I could. There probably is one, but now that I'm on the spot, I can't really think of anything. It's funny. But if one comes to me,
Okay.
I'm going to say it. Yeah, and more like those, you know, when he's in the show when he's dueling, invariably sometimes it's like a 2-minute run-on sentence and it's shouting, so mostly I run out of breath. Warrior, yeah, a lot of times I'm stumbling over them all the time. Luckily, you just go again and again and again until you get it right. I mean, the dueling is the hardest part, because it's sort of shouting and it's sort of sustained, and you're basically explaining the rules of the game. It's like, I just have a headache when it's done. I'm like, oh. Like, I'll flip ahead a little bit and see like 5 pages of dueling, and I'm like, oh, okay. All right, let's go. Let's get up for this. Here we go, yes! We're going to shout for the next hour. But I mean, all that being said, it's totally awesome. I'm very psyched to have the job.
What is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Stardust Dragon.
Okay, good answer, good answer.
Junk Synchron.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Sonic Chick. That's not very manly. Anytime I was like, why summon Sonic Chick? Whose butt are you gonna kick with that, man?
Run him over.
Roadrunner's kind of copy.
I know.
Alright, this question is from the original series, the episode you did do when you faced Robotic Knight and turned into the little robot.
The monkey, yeah.
What was that like playing with Serenity and you had to like have her hug you and love you and stuff? That was like the most epic episode I think of.
I can't, you know, it was so long ago. I probably started that series like 9 years ago, and I've done so many episodes I can't really remember. I remember the robotic monkey. Very weird. I went on as a monkey for like 3 or 4 episodes, but I don't really remember. I'm sorry.
I've been wondering this for the longest time. Whose idea was it to have you say be afraid of bugs in episode 2?
Writers?
Who made that up?
Ooh, Bart Bishop, who writes it. I'm trying to remember. Was I afraid of bugs?
Well, Hank mentioned that this isn't in the Japanese version, but in the dub he said that a roach got into Yusei's ear and he infected the phobia.
I have no idea. I'm sorry, I can't remember. Probably the writer. They try to, you know, when they have to come up with the stuff. I just say it.
Do you have any film or television spots you want to plug or look out?
No, I mean, I do mostly commercials and voiceovers, like radio spots, TV spots. So, yeah, nothing I want to plug. You have to watch a lot of television to see me, but I've shot like 4 or 5 commercials this year. But if you really want to see some stuff, I have a bunch of stuff on my website. I have a reels, and I have all my commercials and voiceover reels, and I do a lot of, announcer stuff, whether it's promos or I do radio spots. I do a little bit of everything, and cartoons is part of it, so it's just a little part of a bunch of stuff I do.
And also, have you gone on any bigger panels?
Not really, I've never really done the convention stuff. Like Dan and Wayne have done it a ton, and I just haven't. I went to one in New York, and it was great. We did a turtle panel actually. It was really fun, but it's just hard because I have kids. It's hard to go. Like Dan is going. There's a big one in Australia and New Zealand in the fall, and he's going to that, which I'd love to do that someday. But yeah, I love doing this stuff, so actually I would like to do more. So. Thank you.
Hey, do you do voices on anime, and which characters have you done?
You know what? I do a little. I've done a little anime, but you weren't here at the beginning. I have a very good friend that used to work at a company called Central Park Media in New York, and they did a ton of that stuff. But to be honest, I never really even knew what I was doing. I would just show up and do the work because I was doing sort of incidental characters. I mean, actually, if you go to IMDb. It's all that stuff's listed there, and I don't even recognize half of it. But I did a bunch of that early on, and that's how I sort of got into the 4Kids and the Yugioh stuff.
Any more questions?
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching the show. Keep watching, because then we get to keep making it.
I'm just wondering, is the last season of Yugioh GX going to be dubbed?
The last season of Yugioh GX, you seem like that's your show, right? Is that your favorite show? I am sorry to say I think GX is done.
That's to get out.
That symbolized the end of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Never came back out.
I don't know how 4Kids ever decides it really, because that, seasons end and you're always sort of wondering, and they take breaks between, and they try to figure out whether they're going to do another season. But unfortunately, I think GX is done. Is that in the movie? Maybe that's in the movie.
No, that's the last episode of GX.
The last episode. You say it's in GX?
Yugi.
Oh, Yugi. I don't think they'll do it. Once they shut the door and move on, the door is shut. Sorry to say.
Send angry letters.
I have Sharpies, and we have some tokens that we made some cards, I guess. They made some cards. With me on them. That's hilarious. They like my casual button-down shirt.
Keep one. 3, 20.
I wrote down a line from the original series, Synchro Summit Chat.
Okay.
If you don't mind reading it out.
Is that the Synchro Summit Chat I already did? Sort of already done it, but I'll do it for you, just for you, if you want. I'll do it again. Do you have it written down?
Yeah.
Okay, bring it up and I'll read it.
Say it in
It's gonna be
Japanese.
really exciting, everybody. Get ready.
Say it in Japanese. It's okay. On this jump.
Am I reading it right? Does he read it like the build, sort of?
Like dramatic.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much Bill.
Clustering wishes will become a new shining star. Become the path its light shines upon. Synchro Summit, take flight, Stardust Dragon!
Shooting.
I'm here every Saturday. I like that. That's actually pretty good. Meaty. Yeah, that's cool. Because they always play it dramatic, you know what I mean? They just do it. That would be more interesting, because the card stuff gets a little, when it's, So yeah, so if you guys want, I guess we have some token cards.
Oh, okay.